We will call to order the special meeting of the City Commission for Wednesday, September 1st. Sharon, if you would call the roll.
Vice Mayor Sachs.
Here.
Commissioner McGurk.
Here.
Commissioner Hartman.
Here.
Commissioner Colodi.
Here.
Mayor Owen.
Here. All right, first item up is public participation. Any members of the public wish to address the podium, speak to the commission on this item? Seeing none, we'll close public participation. All right, gentlemen, back before us, I say back before us, really for the first time before us, is the final approval of the actual contract. So a little timeline on this. We had all agreed we wanted to put the property on the market, did an RFP, had one respondent to the RFP, people who are before us now. We had sometime back in, I lost track of that time, but sometime a few months ago, we authorized staff to begin, basically working on a contract with these folks. There's been some back and forth. We had a discussion in our last meeting on some of the final kind of terms on it. We've reached a point where I don't know that either party is overly happy, which means I think we've probably all done our jobs. That's kind of where contracts get to, right? So, no, I think we're in a good spot. We've addressed the concerns that I think the commission had. Before us today is the actual final approval of that. So there will be no further, if we approve this today, if we approve this contract, that's like if you were selling your house. We will have functionally signed on the dotted line. Khaled or I, whoever executes it, will then execute the contract, and the sale process will kick off. I'm sure each of you have been briefed by staff. I know I have, and we've got the contract before us. We incorporated first right of refusal based on our discussion at the last meeting. Got a little creative even with how we did it. I think it was a unique approach and kind of checks the box for us. Protects us from, we're doing this partly because we all agreed we wanted to get the building back on the tax rolls and we didn't have a need for it. And that's not to say, I wanted to clarify because Colin and I have talked, that's not to say we may not need additional space at some point in the present or future. But that's not we didn't need that space, and staff agreed with that at the time, and I think still feels that way. That location isn't really convenient for any potential use that we could see on the city's horizon. So I think that's where we're at. I'm going to pause. Kyle or Carrie, anything I missed that you want to clarify or add to that before we open it up for commission motion and discussion?
Mayor, I want to thank Coastal Claims. I think we ran into a few bumps, but I think with the will of both parties, I think we were able to reach to this agreement. As you mentioned, I think there were some important points that we have to point out, that since this property is in the CRA, we have to follow what's in the RFP, and I think they followed that. They gave us the first right of refusal, as you mentioned. There is other items, regular conditions that we have in any contract. But the main point is that for 5 years, if they ever sell the property, we have first right of refusal. And then also there's other conditions incorporated into that in terms of numbers. It's in the contract. I don't have to go over it, but I just want to thank the team that we worked with and the city attorney for reaching out to this agreement. I think it's a good move for the city. We're looking forward for this economic development components in that property, so we wish them the best of luck.
Yeah, and certainly it's one of those provisions, as with, frankly, if you really think about a legal contract, 95% of it you hope you never need. Most of the terms and conditions are if things go badly, and you rarely even access those. So I think for all of us here, at least for me, I'll speak for, I don't think we'll ever need that. I think it's going to be a great asset to New Smyrna, bring some great jobs for our citizens, for the folks getting out of high school, some great career paths. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope you guys have a ton of success there. So with that, I'll open it up. Let's just get a motion on the floor.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion? Anybody wish to add anything on this? And again, for the public's benefit, that doesn't mean we haven't talked about this. That means we have debated it extensively, and we have nothing further to say. So with that, Assistant City Clerk, if you would call the roll, please.
Commissioner Colodi.
Yes.
Commissioner Hartman.
Yes.
Commissioner McGurk.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sachs.
Yes.
Mayor Owen.
Yes. All right, contract's approved.
Just one comment for the applicant. If you could get us the original and date line 358, we're also going to have surveys for you.
Sorry, yeah, I can't hear you.
If you could get us the original signature to the city and date it, and then we'll also have, we were working on getting a copy of the survey for you. So,
Thank you. Good luck. Wish you all the best, sincerely. Okay. Any other commission comments for this meeting? If not, we will adjourn this meeting. And actually, the other one doesn't start until 1 o'clock, so we've got
24 minutes to talk.
24 minutes to go back to football talk, yeah.